Welcome to Deck Builders Louisville, the show dedicated to helping Louisville homeowners create outdoor spaces they love with the help of trusted local pros at Tuff Deck Builders Louisville. Today's episode is all about the art of the perfect backyard deck and what really separates an average deck from a truly well-designed, functional outdoor living space. When people search for deck builders near me, they often start with pictures, but the best decks are not just about looks. A perfect deck starts with a clear purpose. Is it a space for quiet morning coffee, weekend cookouts, big family gatherings, or all of the above? The way you plan to use your deck determines its size, its layout, and even the materials that make the most sense for your home and lifestyle. Another key factor is how the deck connects to your home. A great deck feels like a natural extension of the indoor living space, not an afterthought that was bolted on later. That means thinking about door locations, traffic flow from the kitchen or living room, and how people will move through the space during everyday use and special occasions. The right Deck Builders Louisville will walk you through these decisions so the design fits your home, not just the blueprint on paper. Elevation and views matter as well. In many Louisville neighborhoods, the backyard has a slight slope, mature trees, or a fence line that can either be a challenge or an opportunity. A thoughtful deck design uses those features to frame views, create privacy, and build in cozy zones for seating or dining. Multi-level decks, built-in benches, and railings designed to highlight the view instead of blocking it can make a big difference in how open and inviting the space feels. Material selection is another big part of the art of deck building. Homeowners in Louisville deal with humidity, strong sun, rain, and seasonal temperature changes. Choosing the right material is about more than color. It's about long-term durability, maintenance needs, and how the deck will look and feel years from now. A professional deck building company, Louisville, will talk through options that align with your budget and your appetite for maintenance so you are happy with the deck long after it is finished. Safety and structural integrity are the backbone of any great deck. It is easy to be impressed by photos, but what you don't see under the deck is just as important as the surface. Proper footings, framing, and secure connections protect your family and your investment. Local Deck Builders Louisville who understand codes, inspections, and best practices can ensure the deck looks incredible and stands strong season after season. Comfort is another layer that separates a basic deck from a well-crafted outdoor living space. Shade, privacy, and lighting all play a role. Thoughtful placement of steps, railings, and posts, along with options like pergolas or covered sections, can turn a hot, exposed area into a comfortable retreat, usable throughout more of the year. When homeowners look for deck builders near me, they are often surprised at how much these details affect how often they actually use the space. Style and aesthetics tie everything together. The perfect backyard deck reflects the architecture of the home and the personality of the homeowner. Railing styles, fascia details, color combinations, and the pattern of the deck boards can all be customized. Good design is intentional, not random. When those elements work together, the deck feels like it belongs to the home, adding curb appeal and value instead of just square footage. Another part of the art is planning for the future. A great deck design considers how your needs might change over time. Maybe you want to start with a main entertaining area now, but leave room to add an outdoor kitchen, a hot tub, or additional seating later. Working with an experienced deck building company, Louisville, makes it easier to phase projects in a way that still looks cohesive and professionally planned. Of course, the process matters as much as the finished product. Clear communication, realistic timelines, and respect for your property are all part of a successful project. When you work with professional Deck Builders Louisville who focus on quality and service, the experience feels organized rather than stressful. You should always feel informed about what is happening, what to expect next, and who to contact with questions. If you are in Louisville or nearby areas and you have been thinking about upgrading your backyard, this is the perfect time to start planning your ideal deck. Whether you want a simple, low-maintenance space or a more elaborate outdoor living area, choosing experienced deck builders near me is the first step. The right team helps you avoid costly mistakes, navigate design decisions, and get a deck that truly fits your life. To see examples of projects and get inspiration for your own backyard, visit tuffdeckbuilderslouisville.com and explore the gallery and service information. You can also follow Tuff Deck Builders Louisville on Instagram at Tuff Deck Builders Louisville for real project photos, ideas, and updates that showcase what is possible in a Louisville backyard. When you are ready to talk about your own project, reach out by phone at 502-677-4691 to schedule a consultation and start designing the perfect deck for your home. Thank you for listening to Deck Builders Louisville. If this episode helped you picture what a perfect backyard deck could look like for your home, take the next step and connect with Tuff Deck Builders Louisville. Your future favorite place to relax, entertain, and enjoy the outdoors might be just one project away.